Hey everyone, I'm TM Sparrow, writer and homeschooling mom, and today I'm going to rant all about the female character tropes that I hate. So back in March, I did a video about my favorite female characters for Women's History Month. It was a lot of fun. And I had some requests to do a follow-up video about female characters that I hate. Well, it's one thing as a writer to sit here and talk about specific characters that I love, but it's another thing entirely to sit here and talk about specific characters that I hate. That's why it took me a while to get around to doing this video. I don't want to drag any specific authors or books because of my personal preferences, but I do love to talk about tropes. So just for fun, I'm going to rant about female character tropes and archetypes that I loathe. As always, this is just for fun and purely my opinion. So, with that said, let's get started. Number 1. The Dumbe Blonde. You can't really tell it right now, but my natural hair color is blonde. So, of course, I grew up hearing all of those old dumb blonde jokes. To be fair, I sometimes still make those jokes myself. I'm so blonde, right? But it's pretty ridiculous to assume someone is less intelligent because of their hair color. This trope has become so pervasive that it's more of a stereotype at this point. Blondes are just like anyone else because hair color is not a marker for intelligence. Saying I hate this trope is probably a little strong, but I am pretty much over it at this point. Number 2, the plain girl who's actually pretty. So, for some reason, it's really cool for a girl to be all, oh, I'm just not beautiful at all. And yet, hot guys are falling all over themselves to date her because she just doesn't realize how beautiful she really is. Ugh. What kind of message are we sending girls here? You only have value if you have good looks, but you can't admit that you have good looks because then you're vain and shallow and everyone hates you. So we have to be beautiful while also having low self-esteem because that's all that matters. Awesome. Number 3, the badass who downplays her abilities for men. Okay, so I wasn't going to name any specific characters in this video, but this is a big part of why I stopped watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Great concept, but I just got so tired of Buffy making herself smaller to appease the egos of the men around her. She was such an amazing and strong person. Why couldn't she just be appreciated for that? I want to see strong, fierce women who are appreciated for their abilities, and men who support them instead of feeling threatened by them. Number 4, I don't want kids, but actually I do. Listen, I love being a mom. But I 100% support women who do not want to have children. It's not for everyone. So why do some people feel the need to perpetuate the myth that women who say they don't want children actually do and just don't realize it yet? Parenthood is amazing and beautiful and hard. Having a child is a lot of work. It takes a lot of your time and your sleep and your sanity. To portray this as a woman's only purpose or the only way that she can add value to her life is harmful and just plain wrong. I am more than just a mother to my child. I am a writer and a dreamer. I have a life outside of raising my child. So to say that a woman will suddenly realize she's been missing something when she has a surprise pregnancy or whatever is just gross. Not every woman wants kids, and that's perfectly okay. And while we're at it, why is it always women don't want kids? And they're like, oh, you'll change your mind. But a guy is like, oh, I don't want kids. And it's like, oh, yeah, we feel you, bro. That's not part of the script. That was just a little ranting from me. Number 5, she's secretly hot. This kind of goes with the plain girl who's actually pretty, but this specific trope was a really big thing in the 90s especially. How many movies have been made about the frumpy, nerdy girl who gets a makeover and suddenly, oh look, she's actually really hot? It's ridiculous on so many levels. Not least of which is that a woman's value is not tied up in her looks. And then there's the premise of these stories where there's usually a dare or a bet or something, and then the guy, because yes, it's almost always a guy giving this makeover, realizes that he was in love with the nerdy girl all along, and he just didn't realize it until she was hot. How convenient. Number 6, all witches are goth. Yeah, this is a thing. If you're a female witch, then you have to be all goth. Black hair, dark makeup, spooky clothes, and whatever. Don't get me wrong, I love the craft as much as the next person. But even in real life, women who practice whatever brand of witchcraft they follow come in a huge variety. Give me the blonde witch who loves pink and pastels and has a huge collection of crystals. Where are the redheads brewing potions to bring their friends good luck? What about a witch who does weather magic to make sure that she has a sunny day for her picnic? Give us some variety, people! Number 7, the June Cleaver. That's right. A woman's place is at home, always looking nice, keeping the house clean, and making sure that supper is always on the table when her husband gets home from work. And she's happy to do it, because she's the perfect woman, prancing around the kitchen in high heels and pearls. Ha! Let me tell you, life as a stay-at-home mom is not this easy or picturesque, and anyone who tells you otherwise is either lying to you or trying to sell you something. Here, have some patriarchy. 5 easy payments of $9.99, plus shipping and handling. Again, kids are a lot of work, and caring for young children especially is really draining. And men are perfectly capable of pitching in around the house. Women are more than just housekeepers, and men are more than just sources of income. Seriously, people, this is such a damaging idea that makes moms feel like they're never doing enough. So let's just put a stop to it already. Number 8, the broken-hearted villain. That's right. A mean man broke her heart, so now she's turned evil to get her revenge. I mean, it's not like there are other men out there, and even if there were, it wouldn't matter because she wants that one. Maybe she wanted his money, or his title. I'm looking at you, Descendants 3. Who knows? But for whatever reason, she wanted to marry this guy, and he broke her heart. Maybe by cheating on her, maybe by leaving her for somebody else. But he did her wrong, and now everyone will suffer for it. Listen, sis, he's not worth it, okay? And getting this worked up over a guy is just sad. It is long past time to give our female villains better motivation than a broken heart. Number 9, the evil stepmother. This is such an old trope. I'm going all the way back to those old original fairy tales. And it's well past time to give it up. Step-parents can be awful, yes, but so can biological parents. Step-parents can also be pretty amazing, stepping in to raise kids that aren't biologically theirs. To paint stepmothers, because let's be honest, it's always an evil stepmother and never an evil stepfather, as vindictive and jealous characters is unfair and damaging. Why can't we give a more honest portrayal? People are people, and there are good and bad stepmoms. Wouldn't it be much more interesting to show the complexities of a developing relationship between a woman and her spouse's child? There's just so much more there if we dig a little deeper than this tired old fairy tale trope. Number 10. Strong equals masculine. Why is it that almost every strong female character seems to trade every aspect of her femininity for her skill in combat or whatever? She loves a sword, but she hates dresses. She'll drink you under the table, but God forbid she should have to deal with long hair, she unironically says with her short hair. I am so tired of this. Give me an assassin in a dark-colored dress that hides bloodstains, wearing stiletto heels that double as a weapon. Give me a woman who spends her morning trading in swordplay, but loves to get dressed up for fancy events. Don't get me wrong, I am all for smashing stereotypes, but this isn't the way to do it. You don't have to have stereotypically masculine traits to be a strong female character. You can mix and match traits from society's gender binary. Also, I just want to put it out there that characters can be strong in ways that aren't combat-oriented. There are a lot of ways to fight that don't involve lifting a sword. I mean, just look at Princess Leia. Yes, she can shoot just as well as, if not better than, the boys, but she also has a spine of steel, facing down Darth Vader without even flinching. She was sharp-tongued and a tactician. So yes, give me more of that, please. Strong is not a gendered trait. Okay, that's all I have for you today. You can let me know your least favorite female character tropes in the comments down below. Or, as always, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. And if you want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos on Sundays. See you next time. Hey everyone, I'm TM Sparrow, writer and homeschooling mom, and my light is facing the wrong way. Hey everyone, I'm TM Sparrow, writer and homeschooling mom. I said sparrow really weird. Blech. Words do not feel real right now. So back in March, I don't want to drag any specific authors or books because of my So just for fun, I'm going to talk about So just for fun, I'm going to rant about females. Hey. How you doing? So for some reason, it's number 3. Crap. I want to see strong, fierce women who are appreciated for their abilities, and men. This kind of goes with the That's right, a woman's place is at home, keeping blah, prancing around the kitchen in high heels and pearls.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty.
Who knows? But for whatever reason, okay. Woohoo, we're on number 9. We're on number 9. Yay! 99 terrible tropes on the wall. 99 terrible tropes. Take one down, smash it around. 98 terrible tropes on the ground. No, whatever. And then later in the evening, get dressed up for loves to get. Okay.